What's going on, everyone? All right, let's talk about Kyrie Irving and the Lakers, right? Because this is going to be a rumor that is going to be extremely heavy. This is something that we're going to hear pretty much all offseason, as we heard last offseason. And you're going to hear the rumor mill until he ends up signing with the Dallas Mavericks or goes elsewhere or ultimately becomes a Laker, right? This is something that just feels like it's bound to happen, is destined to happen. I still get so many comments from people that are like, dude, the Lakers need to do whatever they can to go get Kyrie Irving, all that stuff. And I fully get it. A team of LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Kyrie Irving probably win you the NBA championship or get you pretty close, right? Here's the problem with Kyrie Irving that we didn't have prior. Now, I firmly believe that Kyrie Irving was going to Lakers at some point. I mean, literally, there were reports that like, hey, it is getting finalized. And this is going to happen. And then for whatever reason, it fell through. And then when Kevin Durant got traded, we got all the reports that Kyrie was coming to Lakers. That was it. He's coming to Lakers. But then you had Joe Tsai, who is the owner of the Nets, said, I will trade him wherever, just not to the Lakers because I don't want to give Kyrie Irving what he wants. It was basically pettiness that prevented the Lakers from getting Kyrie Irving. The Lakers, I've heard people say like, oh, the Lakers didn't offer enough, whatever. The Lakers offered basically everything to get Kyrie Irving because they wanted Kyrie Irving. LeBron wanted Kyrie Irving, and they really were trying to get Kyrie. And it just didn't work out. It fell through. The problem is now the Lakers don't realistically have a way of getting Kyrie Irving and keeping a real roster. Now, if the Lakers would have gotten Kyrie Irving at the trade deadline, last offseason, whatever, if the Lakers would have gotten Kyrie, it would have been a completely different scenario, right? Because the Lakers would have been able to keep essentially everybody. Like, let's say they were able to trade for Kyrie at the trade deadline. They could keep Kyrie, sign him to a max. They could still sign Austin Reeves. They could still sign D'Angelo Russell. They could still keep Jared Vanderbilt. They could keep basically everybody and still give Kyrie the max money. The problem is now, Kyrie Irving is a free agent. The only way the Lakers could get Kyrie Irving is if Kyrie Irving agrees to a signing deal trade for whatever it is, right? The Dallas Mavericks could say, hey, we just want D'Angelo Russell straight up, right? I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying, like, let's say they give us a dream deal. We will just give us D'Lo and we'll give you a Kyrie. We don't even want draft picks. Keep the draft picks. We don't want any of that. It doesn't matter. The Lakers still wouldn't really be able to do that. Because the problem is, no matter what scenario, if the Lakers do a sign and trade, they get hard capped. And the Lakers cannot exceed the hard cap regardless. We've heard the talks from several sources that have talked about how, but the Lakers could keep Austin Reeves. Yes, theoretically, the Lakers could keep Austin Reeves. And look, the depth is an important thing, right? That's the big factor. If the Lakers could keep Austin Reeves, you would need, one, you'd need some help from Austin Reeves. Two, you'd need some help from Kyrie Irving. And three, that's basically it. You lose all of your depth, all of it. Rui Hachimura's gone. You're probably going to have to renounce Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, Mo Bamba. I know Malik Beasley and Mo Bamba aren't really huge losses, but at least they're pieces that you could use to go do something else, right? Like, you could take Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley, and maybe a first or two and go get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner or something like that and keep your depth and just upgrade those guys. So you could have basically the same team this year just with added depth. The Lakers could go and get anybody else. The Lakers could trade for Trae Young. The Lakers could trade for Damian Lillard. The Lakers could trade for Joel Embiid. Again, not saying they will. The Lakers could trade for Giannis. It doesn't matter. It could be anybody else in the league as long as it's not a sign and trade. As long as it's not a sign and trade, the Lakers can go trade for those people. Again, I'm just over-exaggerating a little. I don't want somebody to be like, the Lakers don't have a way of getting Giannis. That's not my point. My point is that the Lakers could essentially get whomever they want in the league, and it wouldn't matter. The Lakers could keep their depth, except for Kyrie Irving or James Harden, because James Harden would have to be a sign and trade too, but I don't think the Lakers would even want to touch James Harden. Basically, any deal that requires a sign and trade. It doesn't even have to be a star, right? Like, I've seen a lot of people that want Gary Trent Jr., right? If the Lakers sign and trade for Gary Trent Jr., it hard caps them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. The only way that the Lakers could keep their depth and get Kyrie Irving is if Kyrie Irving basically takes pennies on the dollar, right? Like, let's say Dallas is like, hey, we're not going to give you a max. We're going to give you a $20 million. And if Kyrie says, well, the Lakers could give me like $15 million, I could sign for a year, they could keep their depth, we could go contend for a championship, and then I could get my max money when LeBron contract comes up and we could work it out. I'd rather do that, right? If something like that happens, then great, bring in Kyrie. If the Lakers can keep their core pieces, I'm okay with that. Like, if the look at it like this. If the Lakers could go get Kyrie Irving and they could keep Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Jared Vanderbilt, I don't care about anything else, right? Like, if the Lakers have to let go of Mo Bamba, let go of Malik Beasley, let go of use D'Angelo Russell in the sign and trade, all that stuff, they have to lose Max Christie, and I'm huge on Max Christie. Basically, if they have to let go of everyone else, but they're able to keep Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reeves, and get Kyrie Irving, bring Kyrie, let's go. Get Kyrie right this second. Let's go. Whatever it takes. If Kyrie can give you enough money, if Rui Hachimura is willing to take a huge discount, if Austin Reeves is willing to take a huge discount, if everybody involved is willing to make the money work in order for that to happen, sure. Because then at that point, you'd have LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Jared Vanderbilt. You got more than enough talent to win a championship, right? Now at that point, you just need to find one or two guys on a vet minimum deal to just be a legit contender. You just need bodies at that point. You don't even need like an actual like depth roster because you're basically 6-7 guys deep anyway at that point, and that's all you're going to run in the playoffs anyway. Right? Imagine a starting five of Kyrie Irving, Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis with Rui Hachimura as your sixth man. You're fine. Right? The Lakers have no worries at that point. You could even keep Shaquille Harrison just to have a backup, just for the sake of having a backup. Right? And then at that point, you're just trying to fill out the rest of the roster of vet minimum deals. But who cares? You basically got your main core guys that you're going to contend for a championship for. I'm all for that. Problem is, again, the Lakers, if they go and try to sign and trade for Kyrie Irving, or they try to sign Kyrie outright, it's just not going to happen. The Lakers would have to lose essentially everybody. And I just don't think it's worth it. I think if you're the Lakers, at that point, you're better off just trying to go get a couple blue chip rotation guys. Like I said, upgrade Mo Bamba and Malik Beasley. Right? Can you turn D'Angelo Russell into, can you turn him into DeMar DeRozan at that point? Right? Like, let's say you can't get Dame. Let's say you can't get a Trae Young. Let's say you can't get something like that. But like a Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan is available. Right? Yes, neither of those guys, especially DeMar DeRozan, he's not a great three-point shooter, period. But at least he's going to give you production night in and night out that D'Lo didn't. Right? Like, if D'Lo gave the Lakers like 17 a game, the Lakers probably are in the NBA Finals right now. That's how close the Denver series was. If the Lakers, I don't think, need much. They just need a guy that can help them close down the stretch and just go get a bucket. And they need somebody that can be consistent night in and night out. DeMar DeRozan, I think, would fit that bill fine. And you get your third star. You'd get to keep all your depth. I just think Kyrie, as big of it, as likely as it seemed, Kyrie was coming to the Lakers, I think that ship has sailed. Now, will the Lakers go and get him? It wouldn't surprise me. It's the Lakers. The Lakers love the big names. The Lakers love the stars. If LeBron James pushes hard enough, I could see the Lakers maybe caving to him just to go get it. I just personally don't want it at this point. I'm not going to be mad if the Lakers get Kyrie Irving, right? Like, I'm not going to be upset if that happens, especially if they can keep Austin Reeves. But I would rather keep Austin Reeves. I'd rather keep Rui Hachimura. And I'd rather take D'Lo, Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley, both of our first, the 4 seconds we have available, pick swaps, whatever, and just go get 2 or 3 quality rotation guys, starting level guys, right? I think the Lakers would be right back to the NBA Finals. I do. I don't think the Lakers will be that far because nobody in the league is going to be that much better. Unless like Joel Embiid goes to the Golden State Warriors or something like that, the landscape's going to be pretty much the exact same as it was this year, which means the Lakers would be one of the top teams in the Western Conference, one of the top teams in the league, period. And they only need a couple more pieces to be able to compete. Again, if you could just go get a Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, and you're right there. You're having the conversations like you got the big man to bang with Jokic, right? Like I think that's a completely different series, right? Like if the Lakers had Buddy Hield and Miles Turner right now, they probably win this series. They're probably in the NBA Finals right now and probably going to win the NBA championship. I don't think the third star is a complete necessity at this point. If you do want a third star, which I understand, because LeBron James probably only has a year or two left, so you want to still maintain contention status even after LeBron, that's fine. Go get somebody else that's not going to hard cap you. The Lakers just don't really have a way of getting Kyrie unless he's willing to take a huge discount. Now, if some breaking news or some heavy rumors about him maybe taking a discount, look, it is a Kyrie thing to do, right? I don't think anyone would be shocked if Kyrie took like $15 million to come to the Lakers for a year, so that way he could get max money with the Lakers. If they, promised them, hey, come here for a year. We can't pay you max this year, but next year we'll be able to and still keep our depth. Do that, right? Because LeBron would be off, and then at that point you'd lose LeBron, Beasley, Mo Bamba, basically everybody. You could just unload D'Lo, whatever, right? Like if you could do something like that, then I could see the Lakers going for that. But I don't think that happens. Kyrie, he could have done that this offseason. He could have taken less money to come to Lakers, and he didn't want to. He wanted his max money. He wants his max money. And I think Dallas is very likely going to give him at least close to that, which means he probably stays. I was a huge sort of pioneer in the Kyrie to the Lakers. I in many ways built this channel on Kyrie potentially going to the Lakers. I want it badly. I just don't think it's going to happen. I just don't. I don't see it happening anymore. I think that ship has sailed. It's unfortunate. I would have loved Kyrie on the Lakers. But at this point, we would have to lose all of our depth, and I'd rather keep our depth for now and the future. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Agree with me, disagree with me, however you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it, so let me know.